So the other day I was walking around my neighborhood looking at all the Christmas lights that people have put up outside their homes and their street decorations. And I love seeing those lights. I think they're really fun and bright on these dark winter days. And I'm always impressed at the effort that some people go to. And this got me thinking about the time and energy that we put into managing our homes. Like, we decorate them, we clean them, we tidy them, we maintain them. And yet we don't spend that same amount of time looking after ourselves. And isn't it interesting that we're very concerned with looking after our physical property, but we often don't pay as close attention to what's happening inside our heads, inside our internal property? Because your brain is literally the home that you carry around with you for every second of the day. And if you want to stop drinking and feel really good about it, you've got to spend a little bit of time managing your mind and clearing up some of the crappy thoughts that are hanging around in there. Because drinking problems are really just thinking problems. They really are. Drinking problems are thinking problems. Sometimes people say to me, I don't know why I drink. I know it's not good for me, it makes me feel terrible. I promised myself I was going to stop. I was really committed, but then I drank and I don't really know why. I find that really interesting because I know why that person is drinking. They're drinking because they're having some kind of thought about the benefits of it. They think that alcohol provides some kind of pleasure or service or benefit. So there's a conflict there. Part of them wants to stop, but part of them is unhappy about that thing that they fear they're going to miss out on. Part of them thinks it's going to be, I don't know, hard to connect with their partner if they're not drinking, or it'll be hard to fit in with their friends, or that they won't be able to cope in a particular situation if they're not drinking. Or maybe they think that things won't be as special without wine, or that drinking is a treat and they just deserve it. Like I said, at their heart, drinking problems are just thinking problems. And if you're not willing to look at your thoughts and question them and do that inner work, that mindset work, then alcohol-free living becomes really hard. You wouldn't let like an intruder just stroll around your house, taking whatever they like and graffitiing the walls. But right now, you've got a thought intruder running around inside your head doing exactly that. They're running around unchallenged, saying stuff like, you're never going to keep this up, I don't know why you're bothering, or, oh, you are going to be so boring to be around, or, well, normal people can just have one drink, I don't know why you can't, guess you're a bit weak and weird then. I'm mentioning this to you now because if you're planning on starting over in January, if you want to recommit to sobriety come the new year, then this is something to be reflecting on now. Don't just do what you've always done. When you've tried to stop drinking in the past, have you spent any time working on the reasons why alcohol is appealing and the pleasures and benefits that you think you get from drinking? Or did you just try to not think about that stuff? Most people try to just not think about it. They believe that the best way to handle those doubts and the negative voice in your head is just to ignore it. Just be strong, just rely on willpower, just keep going and going and going until suddenly you can't keep going anymore. And actually, the secret isn't to ignore the benefits that you think you get from drinking. Instead, you want to shine a light on them and question them, really analyze them. Let's clear up some of the crap in your thought bank, because you might just find that alcohol doesn't actually do half the things that you think it does. You might tell yourself that alcohol helps you have a good time, but when you really analyze it, you might notice that you have lots of examples of nights when you've drunk a lot and you haven't enjoyed yourself. Or perhaps you think wine helps you cope, but you can also see how drinking is making it harder for you to cope with your life right now. I've got my New Year Masterclass coming up very soon, and we are going to be doing a lot of this work there. So I will share some more details with you on that very soon. And I promise you that free training won't take up too much of your time. If you can find the time to decorate your house, or just to clean it, or tidy it, or maintain it, then you will have the time for this free masterclass. And that training is going to change the way you think about quitting drinking. All right, so I've got lots more to come on that soon. For now, please scroll down and let me know in the comments, what is your goal for 2025? When it comes to alcohol and sobriety, what are you thinking about right now and reflecting on? I'd love to know where you're at with this.